You there? Are you here to kill me? Slay the mighty Logrove while he sits tied and helpless. Rescue? No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you? So, the King of Corruption sends his messenger to challenge me. Very well. I will meet with Molag Bal, and I will venerate his altar in Boethiah's name as I did before. Cut me loose, minion of the Hated One. I need to get to Markarth. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly...
Paul, you think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
I'll never submit. I never should have come here. Do your worst, monster. Oh.
You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Call that... Hey! No more. No more. I submit, Molag Bal. I submit.
You bend to me?
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me?
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia?
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
No more! Oh.
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave, but the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
You've returned. Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward. Arcade protect you. Never should have come here. That the best you can do?
Walk away, now. You've come. The Draugr infesting Namira's sanctuary are inside. I was hoping you would say that. Draugr are below. Foul tasting. The Shrine of Namira is further inside. Keep going. You've done it. The shrine. Now we need to You will have the honor of bringing a fresh kill. A priest. Give him this gold. And when he stands in Namira's presence, she will take care of the rest.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. You are looking for RK's protection while you delve some dank tomb, I take it? My duties keep me busy in Markarth. I don't know if I can help you. You know, in the priesthood of RK, we have a joke about an empty pocket being better than a full grave. That's no small... I suppose I can come with you for a short venture. Lead on.
Many used to come to these caves. The forgotten, the wretched.
Who are you? What's going on?
Priest of RK. I'm your friend.
You're my... friend?
Yes, I'm your friend, and I've invited you to dinner.
I've been invited to dinner. I'm so hungry.
Why don't you lay down and rest while we get the meal ready?
I need to lay down. I'll just be a minute.
Come with me. Our feast is about to begin.
I'm so glad Ayola invited you to dinner.
The meal is on Namira's table. Go ahead, carve. He looks so sweet. Go ahead, have the first bite.
Mortal, I am Namira, the Lady of Decay. Your consumption of the blood and bile of RK's own is pleasing to me. I give you my ring. Wear it, and when you feast on the flesh of the dead, I will grant you my power. Wallow in your wretchedness, my newest champion.
I knew when you walked into the Hall of the Dead that you were special. I knew when you walked into the Hall of the Dead that you were special. And here you are, champion of Namira, keeper of her ring. You're everything I hoped you'd be. It's an honor, champion. Feel free to stay and mingle with your new coven.
Praise to you, champion. Praise to you, champion.
I'm so glad Ayola invited you today. One of my customers? Did you know I inherited the store from my late husband? Shame what happened to him. He had such good taste.
Namira spoke to you? I knew this feast was going to be the bloodiest beef in the Reach.
You were given Namira's ring? A great honor. You buy a war dog from me? There's a reason why my hounds are so eager to bite into people.
It's an honor, Keeper of the Ring. It's an honor, Keeper of the Ring.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort nearby. Might consider joining up myself.
What? Yes, sir. The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. Turn my back on these people. Those dreams are not just visions. They're a footprint left by the Daedric Lord Vermina as she drains these people of... I need to return to the source. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that. I've already said too much. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawn. Wonderful. My Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as... From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our Who can say? Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple has been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Before we enter, I must... Years ago, this temple was raided... No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken. The miasma was created because the rituals would last for months. Sadly, yes. Those who... In some cases... A few never awoke at all. Give me... Just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose. Damn it! The priests must have activated... There may be a way to bypass them. I suppose my knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes.
Kill the defiler!
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we're looking... The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. Yes, let me take a look. Marabi, it involves a recipe. Yes, the Torpor grants an... Quite amazing. Sadly, I have yet... as a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The Torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. The laboratory. Now that they've been dealt with, it should... I'll begin searching up here. Yes, mate. I'm relieved. So, I understand your hesitation.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you.
Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull without loss.
I'll show you a real fight.
You vanished after drinking the torpor, and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. You vanished after drinking the torpor. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders. Indeed. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Never should have come.
Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. They mustn't...
How could you, Aragorn?
I knew. Is this punishment for my past? Is it my... No, you mustn't listen to them. They speak only lies and deception. Had we aided them in releasing the skull, they would use it to wreak havoc across Skyrim. They had to die. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. A skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I knew it!
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it.
never would have believed it.
I helped my husband, Rustley, run the forge. He's a marvel with steel. Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
I beg you, don't. Silas, several of his family, and now Silas is back, and this not a student of history, I see. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world,
my first
and they were stopped.
The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
And here you are. Let's talk inside.
inside.
Your loss. But if you change your mind, I'll be here. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would... A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Ah, an excellent question. Dagon's mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. They were worshippers of Mehrunes' Dagon, the mythic Dawn. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
Armor made of dragon scales. By the gods, what wouldn't I do for a set of that?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good time. Where are you?
Victor!
See you.
Is someone there?
Where are you?
Dug your own grave.
Never should have come here.
What was that?
Someone there? Thought I heard something. I cannot...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.